Rosemary, who claims to be Elon's nanny. She claimed that Elon Musk opened a portal in his bedroom. She went down into the abyss with him, saw some creatures, and yeah, it gets crazy, everybody.
Okay, he opened up something, a portal, a Stargate, whatever, but he was excited, and he was jumping up and down. And
so he was able to open up a Stargate in his room.
Whatever you want to call it. I grabbed his little arm, and I got sucked in. And it was dark in there, but it was glowing. And I was being sucked in and sucked down, and I had his little arm. And it was weird because, like, there was no bottom. And there were these creatures in there. And they were giant, and they were semi-shaped like humans. They were glorious. They weren't like Smeagol's or any creepy little demon dudes. They were like beautiful, ancient creatures that moved in a different time. And they were giant. And like they had a different head. Like there was a bird head and like a cat head and a jackal head. And I would compare them, because I'm not super educated, to like Egyptian type of things. To the types of things may had, little artifacts of. I'm not from that region. So we're coming down in there. One of them grabbed me by the throat. And I closed my eyes, and I had him. And I was tiny, like a little rag doll compared to it. And it was holding me up like that. And I cried out. I felt like I couldn't talk. And I cried out, "Jesus, save me." And it stopped, and we flew back. And we flew out of there, and I still had him. Had his little arm. And we flew back, and we rolled out of his room and out of the hallway and into the living room. And I, like, if you've ever fallen off a merry-go-round and you woo, and you like stop yourself, And I stopped, and we like grabbed the ground, and I was like, I just felt dizzy, and I looked up at him, and he looked up at me, and we're like on the ground, like we're looking at a bug. And he looked up at me, and he goes, "Moon, why are you not like my friends?" And I said, "Well, it's scary in your room, Elon. It's dark." Well, they started calling him Elon later. They switched his name. And I remember the difference. So he tried to feed me to his friends, and he knew exactly what he was doing, because he called me to come play with his friends. Those things and that. And I said Revelation 10, but I think it's Revelation 9. But I think maybe he's the demon from the Apollo from Revelation 10. I think maybe he's a clone.